Billy Lawson from Your Lake Fork Guide. I want to talk to you about a couple 6-inch fishing products, a couple little creature baits. One's going to be known as the prawn, the other is going to be known as the stroker crawl. Hey, these two baits are going to be dynamite in the season coming up. These fish are about to start spawning right here in the next week or two around East Texas. Not much better you can do. Spawning fish are notorious for short biting baits. They don't want to bite the whole bait. They just kind of nip at baits because they're not really eating. They're just protecting the area that they're wanting to spawn in. That's why these compact creature baits can be key. In fact, the stroker crawl caught every single bedfish that I caught in my boat over the past year. Now I'm Texas rigging these baits with a 1/4 to 3/8 ounce weight depending on the depth I'm fishing as well as the wind speed. I also like to rig these up on a 3/0 jugular hook from 6 cents as well. I'm going to fish these on a 7.3 heavy action rod. I really like the ESP series from 6 Cents Fishing, but a 7.3 heavy is about the right rod, and I'm throwing this on 17 to 20 pound fluorocarbon, and we're pitching this in all the typical spawning areas: standing timber, flooded bushes, flooded grass lines, things like that. That's why we have that heavier line, because we're around pretty heavy cover when these fish get on the bank and start spawning. All right, now let me show you guys how I'm actually flipping and pitching this bait and how I'm fishing it to entice these spawning bass to bite. So as these fish begin to spawn, this flooded, shoreline-oriented type of cover is really where they're going to want to be. That's the type of cover you want to be fishing these small creature baits in. What you're going to do is simply go along, take this bait. I like to use a pitching motion. Hold the bait about even with my reel, and I simply drop the bait and lift the rod. So we'll make a pitch up here next to this cattail and show you how we fish it. We're going to pitch the bait right up to the base. You can see that went right in at the base of the cattail. It's exactly how you want to do it. I'm then going to tighten my line up, and I actually like to shake the bait. If you notice my rod tip right here, I'm just shaking the slack. I'm not actually moving the bait at all. I'm trying to get that bait to sit in one place and just kind of wiggle. Let those little claws, wiggle, wiggle. You know what I'm saying? Just get those claws going and flapping and moving in the water. Just give it a little shimmy shake. After you've done that a few times, hop it out a little bit, move it forward, get it down there, do it again. Keeping it tight to cover at all times. If you don't get a bite on that one, just reel it on in, make the next pitch right on down the line, right tight to the cover, let it go to the bottom, start shaking it. Hey guys, that's going to get those spawning bass to bite. Use those short, compact creature baits. That way they get the whole thing. Get it up next to that heavy cover on the bank, shake it around, dob it in and out of those spots. You're going to get some big bites from spawning bass this spring.